a little bit more present. Um, Vocals are almost there. The vocals are almost there. The clarity is there. Pronunciation is there. Energy is there. Or saying it's almost there. I just feel like you could do a little bit more better on the emphasizing, a little more smoother, and then adding harmonies to certain parts. Not through the whole thing, just in certain parts. That right there, you got to kind of underline the words yourself to figure out what words you want to emphasize. Those will be your in and outs. Double and triple them. The ad libs, double your ad libs, triple your ad libs. Then you decide where you want your double ups and your triple ups. If you want it left and right, and then bring them back enough to where it pops in, but not so much where it's just too much in there. No, it's not the volume. It's more of a multi-pass. Like add a multi-pass stereo so that you can kind of widen up. See, your beat is wide, so it's called a beat your bread. That's your bread. Your vocals, that's the butter. So you're just sitting the butter on the bread. Now, the multi-pass is the butter knife, which is going to spread it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So I would get a multi-pass plug-in and then go to the stereo portion preset of multi-pass and then widen it. And that should give it should when you widen the vocals, it spreads because see the beat is wide, right? But your vocals are thin, so it's just sitting there. So what you want to do, don't touch the clarity of the vocals. Spread the clarity of the vocals so that it matches the beat. You know what I mean? And if it's still too loud, then volume wise bring it down or go back to the compression and squeeze it a little bit, and that should bring it down as well. I'm thinking more of the compression wise because it would also apply as glue as well, which what I mean by that is place the vocals where it needs to feel into the song. You know what I mean? So, but don't play too much with it because the vocals, the level of the vocals are almost there. So choose which one carefully you want to rock with. Either it's the volume or the compression. Make sure the beat and the compression, make sure your vocals and the beat aren't going through one compression. I hate that. If you're going to utilize the vocals and the beat together in a mix, use the limiter. Those are to set the even tones. People tend to actually put a vocal compressor, and then try to compress the vocals and the beat. No, that's where you get the ducks, the harsh ducks. So, but you'll be fine. You learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what you were doing when I first met you. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're in a good place on the mixing. But we don't always get it right. You understand what I'm saying? So, here is an engineer's flaw. understanding that we don't get it right all the time. You know what I mean? And when we don't get it right, it's not to say, oh man, shoot, I got. Don't beat yourself up. You know what I mean? Don't beat yourself up. Get it done, move on to the next. Yeah, if you're going to use the limiter, um, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Because that's what a limiter does. There's two styles of compression. You have the limiter, which the limiter is for the vocals and the beat. Then you have the compression, which is just for the vocals. I mean, you can use the compressor, but it's a duck issue for me, you know. But this is everybody mixes differently, just like you mix differently. You know what I mean? But it's never anything wrong to give each other a piece of advice or an idea because you never know if it works. You know what I mean? That's why I don't trip off of the other engineers who try to come in here. You know what I mean? And then try to um, be like, oh, that's not how you do it. I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean? And this is not a seniority thing, but let's call it what it is. When you've been in the music as long as I have, you know what I mean, and you know what I'm saying? It's not me being stubborn headed. It's me saying, okay, here's what I've been through in my life to get where I'm at. And it's not to knock anybody else, but you know what I'm saying? Play your song. Kind of feel like you just coming in here demanding, bro. What's good with that? You straight? I can show you what that's gonna get you, pimp.